You ever thought about, right, that one person that just comes over, right, and then they just get comfortable, right? You didn't even invite them over. You didn't invite them over at all. And they'll come over, and what they do, they go straight to the fridge. And then they eat all your food. Better yet, that one person that just call you with all their problems, man. They just call you up. Best friend Gene, I got a problem. Oh my God. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? It's this person, keep bothering me. Whoa, whoa, that, this, that, and the third. And I'm trying to like avoid, but I don't want to let him go because he's a good friend of mine. Okay, then so what do you want to do? I don't know. And then the minute that you say something to him, or you should just let them go, leave them alone. Here they go, trying to come at you as if you the person that was disrespecting them. All because you want your piece and try to create a solution for them. Family, setting boundaries. You got to learn how to set boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself so you get your respect. All right? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this BS. While I'm sitting here eating my Pringles, love my Pringles, and I'm just thinking about this ish. People will call you up with all their problems, right? And then they don't even remember, they don't even realize that what you could be doing with your life. They don't realize, you know, what you could be thinking about. But they want to come and disrespect you with their problems, with their energy. But before I get into that, let me remind you and let me continue to remind you this is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. You heard it. If you didn't fast forward, you heard it. Setting boundaries will get you your respect. That's what we're here to talk about. Damn it. I know I want my respect. Let me get into it. Yeah, people, we have to talk about it. We have to set boundaries. And these people you have to set boundaries for is the everyday people. It could be family, friends, that random person that just seen you at the supermarket. He see you smiling all the time. You smiling, you just smiling, you just smiling, you just happy smiling. And he think that you weak, or she think that you weak. And here they go. Hey girl, ladies. Hey girl, how you doing? I love your hair. What do you do? And then here they go trying to use you. Right? I don't even know you. First of all, I don't even know you. How you coming over here trying to invade my privacy and then you trying to set boundaries? And of course, I wrote some down. And then after I finish writing them, I wrote what I down. I'm gonna break it down to you a little bit, and give you some examples. And to conclusion, I give you my feedback, and I'll give you some examples. All right, let me dive into it. So I'm gonna talk about it. One of the This is one of the reasons why we should set boundaries. I'm gonna write it down for you. Setting boundaries will ensure relationships can be mutually respectful, appropriate, and caring. You hear that? See, we have to consider before I jump in. It's three main reasons, right? Why you should set boundaries, right? Why it's very important for you to set boundaries. But that right there, you let things, in the beginning, or if you feel some type of energy, and your energy, the vibration that you feel, anything that you feel, don't lie to you. It doesn't lie to you, people. So listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, because your conscience never lies to you. All right. So one of the things that why it's important for you to set boundaries. Let's talk about it. One thing you should do: communicate. Communicate what you will and will not tolerate. Yeah, okay. Communicate what you will and will not tolerate. See, that's one thing that's really important right there. If that one person comes to you, right? Let's give an example. You know, let's give an example earlier what I just said. That person just comes to your house, knock on your door, dum 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 dum, and then you like, hey, who's this? This is Terrence. Let's use Terrence for, for the fellas, right? Or ladies, if you have a friend named Terrence, he comes in and he just wants to, you didn't invite him, but you want your space, right? Instead of you feeling like you don't want to be mean to him, right? He just walks in. Matter of fact, he knocks on the door and just walks in as if, like, he paying the rent for you, right? Or he owns your house. And what he does, right? He goes to the fridge, right? Or he goes and sit down, don't even wipe his feet, don't even take off his shoes, no respect. And just sit there and just take your control and just, excuse me, just, here he go. Just watching it and then asking if you got anything to drink. And he goes up and they even ask you if you want, he asks you want something to drink, right? And then he'll just go up there while he's asking you. And right? You got to set him down. Look, Harris, bro, ladies, if you have your homegirl, let's use Tiffany, right? Look, girl, you coming in here. I need my privacy, okay? You should call before you come in. Look, I need my space. I understand you have problems. We all have problems, but I need my space, right? Fellas, look, Terrence, bro, you can't be doing that. Like, what? What you mean? Here you go, eating your Pringles, right? Eating your Pringles. What? As if you said something wrong to him. Like, bro, you violating, bro. You gotta cut that out. I'm relaxing, man. This is me time. Me time. Right? And if they don't want to understand that, right? If they're really your friend, they will understand you. It happens. It happens that, we all get comfortable, right? And sometimes you don't know that you're invading somebody's privacy. It happens. It happens. I understand. But at the same time, you have to let these people know, because what happens if you don't let them know, they will disrespect you. Right? They will never know how to respect you. And that's how and they'll respect you more when you let them know. All right. Number 2, be very clear on your priorities. Be very, very clear on your priorities. You have to let them know you got things to do. You have to break it down to them. Look, this is how it's going to be. You know what I mean? You call. You mean what you say. All right. So that was number 2. Comment below. Comment below, right? If be very clear on your priorities, break it down, give some examples. All right. Number 3, and that's last but not least, number 3, be direct and firm with your answer. You hear that? Be very direct and clear. Let me fix this right here. Be very clear and direct. We have to learn to be very clear and direct. I'm telling you, you cannot be too mean on a person that's not trying to understand you. Right? You have to be very, very clear on your answer. Look, let's use an example, right? Look, your family, let's say your family or friend will come and, they call you. They call you, and then here you go. Hello? Oh my God, I can't believe what happened. See, you got to be very clear and let them know, look, I can't listen to your problems all the time. I cannot listen to your problems all the time because you're draining me. You're draining me because I got things to do and you keep talking about the same person. If you keep going back to him, ladies, you tell your homegirl or your family member, if you keep going back to him and I'm giving you an answer, leave me alone. Let him know, look, stop calling me with your problems. Stop calling me with your problems. I got things to do. I don't come to you with problems. Be very clear. Fellas, that one homeboy that always want to be heard. Like, bro, I don't got time for it. I don't got time for it. Like, what you mean? I don't got time to be talking about your problems that you have every other day. If you want to call me, call me. I don't have a problem listening to you, but you have to get your life in check. Ladies too. Let them know. Be very clear. or you can answer. Let them know. Be firm. Sit them down. Sit them down, right? And say, look, you call them over and you sit them down. Look, this is how it's gonna be. What's your problem? And you let them talk, and of course they're gonna try to act like they don't know what's going on. You let them know, look, for the past couple of days you've been doing this, right? You've been acting, you've been calling me, you've been disrespecting me. I don't know, you have this way of speaking to me, reacting to me in a kind of way. Ladies, fellas, both of you. And then you just let them know, look, of course they're gonna try to act like they dumb, don't know what you're talking about. And then you look, you show them texts and everything. Look, this is what you've been. You see this? You see that? Yeah. You came over here and I haven't said anything with it. Now, if they come in a way of trying to be disrespectful to you and talking over you while you trying to sit there, at this point, in that point in the time, you have to let them go. Leave them alone. Bless them with your silence. Distance them until they can respect what you say, your boundaries and everything, and they could call you and apologize to you, which 9 times out of 10 most people don't like to. Most people don't like to. But for the ones that do apologize and they say they were out of line, okay, cool. But for the most part, if that person really cares for you and understand you, they will respect you. All right. And those were the 3 reasons, three things you should do when setting your boundaries, right? Why? Because you want your respect. And of course, I'm going to break it down into conclusion, and I'm going to tell you why you should set boundaries. And I'm going to give you some examples myself. Why you should set boundaries? Because in this day and age, people do not know the value of respect. And for you to get your respect, you got to let them know in the early stages of your relationship. Ladies, fellas, because most people, you have to remember, before you, right, they were in other relationships. And what happened is those people that they were around let them get comfortable. They got so comfortable to the point where no one was so real with each other, and then they got out of line, right? It came to the point where that energy got so high, and what I mean when it got so high, it got to the point where both people couldn't understand, right, each other, to the point where they were so comfortable they didn't have no boundaries, right? Again, this could be a family member, this can be a friendship, or someone that you just met that you're cool with. You have to set boundaries and let the person know in the beginning, this is who I am, this is how I like things to be, and this is not what I'm not about. Now, if they cannot understand you when you're setting your boundaries, you should not be around that person. Point blank, period. Drop the mic. Because most people in life, they're set, the way they grew up, let's put it like that. The way they grew up, right? If they grew up in a home where they were doing anything that they want set to, when you leave your home, right? When you leave the house, you have to respect your neighbors, you have to respect your friends, right? Now, let me break it down to you. It's not very clear. I grew up in a household, right? My parents always tell me, you respect your elders and your peers. You respect your elders and your peers. Meaning, when you leave this house, you representing me. Serious. Because my parents, they're West Indian, and they walk with pride. Because most people, especially here, and especially in an environment with poverty, and I don't want to use the word poverty, not everybody is like that, but most people, that they don't have a household. They grew up seeing things that are on television, they're doing what they want, and they see stuff in the street, and they think it's cool. So subconsciously, some people believe that, okay, if I see this particular thing a type of way, and I see this person is doing, then it's cool to do it anywhere. Okay, this is where you have to let people know in the beginning, and also too, you have to really peep people too, and see how people are before you can let them in your life. Set boundaries. When you set boundaries and you let people in the beginning know how you are and how you want things to be, I'm telling you, people will make a decision if they want to be in your life or not. It's always that one person. Now, one person that you always see that's very serious, right? You ever realize that? It's always that one person that's very serious. You know, they have their time when they smile, they cool. And when they do smile and when they're cool, it's very surprising. But when they're always around, it's just they're very forward, they're focused. They don't got no time for BS. That person you see right there, nobody will never disrespect that person. I won't say never. They won't disrespect that person. And if they do, they took a chance. Because that person will tell you off. And 9 times out of 10, that's why you always see them alone. Because they know. That person that's disrespect, they know that person that's very focused and serious is not with the BS. He or she will not take that from that person. And that's how you ought to be. Now, I'm not telling you to be serious all the time. But it's important to think about that. Because me, personally, I'm by myself most of the time. People cannot figure me out. I'm very friendly. The places I do go to is the gym. I'm always smiling. I'm always cool with everybody. But as soon as I leave that gym, I'm in the streets walking to my destination wherever I am. You will not, and I repeat, you will not find me sitting here. The same way I move in the gym is not the same way I'm on the street. I do not put up with no BS. I always set boundaries, especially in relationships, fellas too. Set boundaries. That lady, that shorty that you meet, she seems so sweet and so beautiful. And she's beautiful, of course. I know. You my best friend? I know. If you my best friend, I know you got a beautiful woman. I'm telling you. And you got good taste. Because you my best friend. Let's be real. But that beautiful woman that you see, that you think that she very soft-spoken, beautiful, nice shape, you know, she a baddie, and you think she won't disrespect you, think again. Now, I'm not saying that she's not a good person, right? But you have to remember, a lot of women, a lot of people that's coming into your life, you're in a relationship with, they'll come and try to test you. And before anything that happens, and this is what I do, I always set boundaries. I'm dealing with a particular female, I'll sit her down as God is my witness. All the women that I've done that with, right? I'm not talking about when I was really young. I'm talking about, you know, not too long ago around my time right now. I always set boundaries. I don't talk to her like that, but I sit her down and I let her know. I said, look, baby, look, this is how I roll. You know, I'm a kind of person. I'm loving, and I'm down to earth. I'm loyal, and I'm honest. But you cross me one time, it's a wrap. And all I want is respect. Communicate with me, understanding, and you got me. Anything you need, let me know. We'll work it out. That's how I roll. And if she don't want to, and that's too much for her, you know, some of them, you know, they'll just leave. You know, they'll make a way exit out because they see that I'm very full. They see that they can't push me around. Ladies, vice versa. That guy that you see, he seems cool, right? He's down to earth. He's chill. You know what I mean? And set boundaries too, because everybody has their days. You don't know subconsciously what's going on in his mind mentally one day. You know, things happen, but Set boundaries. Now, I can't give you an example how to actually be, right, as a female, but let them know, look, this is how I am. I'm the kind of person I love communication. I love attention. You know, I love some me time. I want to spend some time with me. And, I understand we all can be busy, but you know where I'm going with this. Communication. Break it down to them. And that's how you ought to be set boundaries. And that's what we're talking about for relationships, friendships, vice versa. Men, ladies, fellas, you sit that friendship, you let them know, look, bro, that shit that you said the other day, I don't really appreciate that. I don't say shit, but what you did the other day, I didn't really appreciate that. Let them know, look, you crossed me one time again, I'm going to give you a chance. I understand that things happen, but if we can't come to a conclusion and you keep disrespecting me, we're better off not be friends. Now, these are examples. I guarantee you people will sit there and they'll respect you more. And if they can't, and if they can't abide by that, these are the two things. They'll leave. They'll ghost. You won't hear from them. And they did you a favor. Or, they won't cross you. They'll respect you. But what happened is, a lot of times, too, people will try to come back and do it again. Just to push your buttons. And you know what you do? You let them go. Because why? You need your respect. All right? That was a good one right there. So that was the end of setting boundaries will get you respect. And you deserve it. All right? Again, comment below. Comment below and give us some examples why you should always set your boundaries. All right? Remember, there's no answer is a wrong answer, all right? We all are superstars, especially on my channel. All right? Again, this is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. Ladies, please, in the description below, right now, description below, keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends and fashion at gorgeous271.com. All right. Again, this is your best friend, your new best friend. Let me repeat that again. This is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.